A Baltimore cop was trusted to drive a domestic violence victim home. Prosecutors say he turned her apartment into a crime scene, and his DNA tied him to it. 8 counts, no bond. And the sheriff investigating him says he has probably done it before. This is Officer Daniel Oxendine, 32 years old, 8 years with the Baltimore Police Department. On June 2nd, he answered a domestic call in northeast Baltimore. A mother and her young son needed to get home an hour south to Edgewood, Harford County. Her caseworker asked police for the ride. A supervisor approved it. Oxendine took it. On the drive south, records show one more stop. She asked him to pull into a liquor store. She bought a bottle and a snack for her son. 8 years on the job. He knew what a transport meant. She asked to be dropped down the street so neighbors would not see her climb out of a marked police SUV. He agreed. At her door, charging documents say he sent her son outside to wait. Then he claimed he needed to check the apartment was safe. Harford County is not Baltimore, not his jurisdiction, and by his own admission, his radio did not even work there. Prosecutors have a phrase for that safety check, a misrepresentation designed to get him inside. Inside, the documents say he grabbed her by the hair and ordered a sex act. She said no. She blacked out. By the time she came to, 911 had been called. A forensic exam at Greater Baltimore Medical Center collected DNA on June 3rd. That evidence was about to become the whole case. Detectives pulled camera footage from the area. A marked Baltimore police SUV. A uniformed officer. At her apartment that afternoon. The department confirmed it was Oxendine, and there was something else. During the transport, he had switched off his body-worn camera. His explanation, quote, confidential informants and undercover officers. Policy says the camera stays on during transports. If a rider asks to speak off the record, the officer records that request first. Then, and only then, can he switch it off. June 10th. Detective Philip Golden of the Harford County Sheriff's Office sat him down for an interview. A search warrant took his DNA sample that same day. The lab result came back with a number you almost never see, the chance the DNA belonged to anyone else. 1 in 40 octillion. His story fell apart in the room. He said he was inside 10 to 15 minutes, living room only. Detectives told him cameras had him there for about 40. Suddenly, he was not sure how long he might have been in the area. He also claims no prior contact with her. The supervisor's instructions that day were simple. Drive her directly home. Do not go inside. Return to your assignment. On August 27th, Harford County Sheriff Jeff Gaylor announced the charges. 2 counts of first-degree rape. 2 counts of second degree. 2 counts of an officer engaging in a sex act with a victim of an investigation. Burglary with intent. Misconduct in office. Sheriff Gaylor did not mince words about whether this was a first offense. A tip line is open. Detectives are reviewing his prior reports and coordinating with partner agencies. If there are others, the sheriff wants to hear from them. At his bond review, the prosecution asked for no bond. The judge agreed. His reasoning Oxendine as a danger to the community. Oxendine has been held at the Harford County Detention Center since Friday night. Baltimore moved on its end too. His police powers were already suspended. Now he is suspended without pay, and the department says it is cooperating fully. Here is the question the sheriff was already asking. 8 years on the job, thousands of calls. A man who knew the transport rules, knew the camera rules, and knew exactly how far outside his jurisdiction he was. If this was not the first time or the others, and one more. It took 11 weeks from the day they took his DNA to the day charges were announced. He stayed on the force, with pay, that entire time. She called the police for help. The system sent her a driver it trusted, and now the strongest DNA number a prosecutor can put on paper is pointing at the badge. What is your take on all this? Drop it in the comments, and if you follow cases like this one, look for our group on Facebook and help build the community. No accountability stories daily. Subscribe so you do not miss who is next.